Surely our next game guaranteed goals. Aston Villa have not kept a clean sheet since mid-September, while their opponents Bolton are the only Barclays Premier League side to concede a goal in every game at Villa Park for us. With Sky Mowbray.
It's not long ago that Nigel Rio-Coker was an Aston Villa outcast following a training ground row with the manager. Today he wears the captain's armband as he comes in for the suspended regular skipper Stilian Petrov. Half of Bolton's back four used to be Villa's. Gary Cahill and Zat Knight back at their old club. Another Villa old boy, J. Lloyd Samuel, misses out through suspension. Bonler Hall, helped out by Luke Young. Looking for Ashley Young. Good ball in, deflected. And behind for a corner. Now we can see whether Aston Villa's threat from set pieces is sharp. It is. Carried away by Jääskeläinen, and it was Cuellar's flick. This is Sidwell. And both of these teams are so useful from corners and free kicks. Little shake of the head from Gary Megson. Bonler Hall. Milner is wide right. Ashley Young and Carew in the middle. That's aimed for Carew, and Carew gets in between the defenders. Ashley Young following up, scores! Well, that didn't take long. Carew on the climb, smartly saved by Jääskeläinen, but that's just where he didn't want to put it. Maybe not enough on it from the Bolton keeper, who was pretty much stranded. An Ashley Young goal. He scored home and away against Bolton last season, and he's given Villa the lead here. Foul. Sidwell on Tamir Cohen. Now we can see whether the threat that Bolton possess from set pieces is a real one for Aston Villa this afternoon. Villa, of course, know all about the danger of their old boys at night. Should be easy enough. No, it's nodded down by Kevin Davis. Villa haven't got it away yet. This is Lee. Chip back in, straight at Friedel. He's the hoarsest man in England come late Saturday nights. So far, so good for Martin's men. Kevin Davis. Warnock wins it. Ashley Young keeps the ball in. This is John Carew. Cahill will try and shepherd that out. Hasn't managed it. Bonler Hall through the legs of Jääskeläinen. Aston Villa lead 2-0 at Villa Park. Not a moment for Gary Cahill to cherish on returning to his former club. He was trying to push Carew out of play. He wasn't strong enough. Carew tees up Bonler Hall, who scores his 7th goal of the season. Wasn't even close to going out. Carew kept his head to tee up his strike partner, who loves playing against Bolton. Where? Oh, Cahill's in the opposition box here. Blocked by Dunn off the post and put in by Elmander. His long wait for a Premier League goal finally ends. Hasn't scored since here in a 4-2 Bolton defeat last December. It's the simplest of tap-ins for the Swedish striker. And we're back to as we were again, just the one goal in it. Kevin Davies again being got to grips with by Dunn. Taylor will go for it. Falls to Mwamba, and that was an awkward one for Friedel. Rio-Coker. Fans were urging him to play it infield to Sidwell. Instead it's out wide to Milner. Now into the box to Carew. Carew keeps his feet. Carew has got through and stroked the ball in. Such a powerful force, John Carew. Look where he gets the ball. How does he score from here? Knight can't hold him. He doesn't go down. He's through Cahill, who should have been stronger. And he's past the stranded goalkeeper Jääskeläinen. Aston Villa 3, Bolton Wanderers 1. Bonler Hall. Young. It's a new opponent in Steinson. And Steinson looks as though he's going to take a different approach to Ricketts. He's not going to stand on ceremony. Clare joins the attacking party. Young in. Carew, oh, just had to make contact. Is it a penalty? Yes. Mark Clattenburg didn't really hesitate. Well, I wondered how Carew didn't score. Clearly it was a foul that prevented him from doing so. Kevin Davis, arms on the shoulders of the Villa striker, and this should put the result beyond any doubt. Ashley Young missed from the spot at West Ham on Wednesday, so responsibility falls back to James Milner to win it for Villa. Saved by Jääskeläinen, Sidwell hits the post, and Milner scores. Well, that's one way to make sure that you score from 12 yards. Or Sidwell will be thanking his lucky stars that Milner put that in, because he's missed an absolute sitter. And for the third season in a row, Bolton Wanderers concede 4 at Villa Park. They are the most welcome guests here. Warnock, Milner, and Bonlahor. Ashley Young, free kick. Steinson's made his mark on 1 or 2 Villa players since he left the bench. That's like the boxing tonight, isn't it? Robinson against Carew. Milner, flicked on, flicked in, Carlos Cuellar. Villa running away with it. Carlos Cuellar's first goal for the club. What a ball in from Milner. And Cuellar, with a flick back of the head, has knocked it past Jääskeläinen for 5-1 Villa. This is Agbonlahor, now Delfonso. He's got past Robinson. He felt that his only course of action could be to bring him down. Yellow card for former West Bromwich Albion defender. We want 6 is the Villa Park chant. And Ashley Young strikes it, and Jääskeläinen has to be at his best to prevent Villa from scoring a 6th goal.
Well, Martin, there's something about Villa Park that's particularly homely this season.
It's been very pleasing that we've, other than the opening day of the season when we got beaten by Wigan, when we were a bit topsy-turvy, it's great to come here. The crowd are right behind us, and we've started to win here, which is very, very important, and also played very well as well.
Talk us through that crafted penalty.
Yeah, as I always say, as long as the ball ends up in the back of the net, it's all right. So it worked in the end, but yeah, it was a horrific penalty, to be honest. And nice to get a bit of luck and good assist from Sidney as well.
They looked a yard quicker than us. They looked stronger than us, and we started poorly. And really, it was probably as bad a performance, certainly this season, and I would say the worst for a couple of years.
Gary makes it clearly not happy, but Villa back to winning Wales after a little bit of 2 points in the last 3 games.
Yeah, and only one win in 6 prior to today, but today was more like it from Villa. They had a disappointing result in midweek. I think it was Milner was back for them today. He was missed in midweek, and he's a big player for them. Going forward, they looked good, scored the goals, but defensively, Bolton were very poor, and that's been kind to them.
And that's always going to be a problem.